Welcome back to another video of Frontier Legends. Today we want to explore the last 3 areas we have never traveled to yet, and also clear all the maps there. And those are the Abandoned Settlement, Dark Dungeons and Loast Coast. So we will start off with the Abandoned Settlement, and that's also why I'm starting at Tinkerton here. If you know where Tinkerton is, then it will be easy. You just have to follow east of Tinkerton here. If you don't know where Tinkerton is, then go to the Ancient Forest exit and come from the Ancient Forest to the Great Oak Village and then only go east until you're at Tinkerton, and then you can just follow me here to the Abandoned Settlement. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't found this sooner, but I guess I just ignored it when I was exploring here. So now we can actually explore the Abandoned Settlement, which will probably give us, again, quite some Bananite, and also some more side missions. I think, if I have read that correctly on my list, there are 3 expert missions here, which are Quad, Ravine and Dark Castle. Yeah, there's already a Ravine. And Dark Castle. So we will take on all of those. Oh, here's also the gun belt. I didn't know that, but that's good. I still have 2 keys left, okay. Yeah, so we will take on those missions right after we explored everything here and hopefully collected all the Bananite. I'm not quite sure what the gun belt does right now. I might have to check later, but first of all, like I said, I want to walk around and collect all the Bananite. But there shouldn't be too much. Here's... wait. Yeah, here's Quad. Okay, it was just... Did I misread? No, I just didn't remember that I said Quad a few minutes ago. But yeah, there's Quad, and it seems like this is already almost everything here. At least I don't really find anything else. Well, this Bananite, but that's it. Then I'd say we take on Quad first. And that won't be easy. But hey, we have a Flying Fortress, we have a Spike Storm, we have a Mad. This should be alright. Hopefully. I will probably place the Sheriff in the very middle here, because then he can stun across all lanes. That would be great. Yeah, I think it should work like that. True, I completely forgot about the Druid. We also have the Druid. The Sniper is not that big of a help probably on Quad, but hey, better than nothing, right? And the Mad... No, I will place the Mad further outside so that he can shoot like basically a whole lane. Probably something like this. And then I hope this will work out. Okay, that went very well. Next up, I'll go to Ravine. Okay, here we are at Ravine, and I hope that will go just as well as Quad did. But here I am very unsure where to place my sheriff. I will probably place him on the back lane here. I mean, our main damage dealer will still be our flying fortress, so I just hope this won't be too big of a problem. I will probably place a sniper up here just so that he can stun some mobs. And maybe I'll get the mad like this. And yeah, the druid will just be placed here. And now I hope this will go well. Okay, then let's carry on and see where this path leads, because we're still missing Dark Castle, and that should be somewhere up here, right? Hey, there's the sword from Ravine. Yep, and up there is Dark Castle, I already see it. And there's also a cave, okay. That is interesting. But I might not have enough stamina to beat the map inside the cave after I played Dark Castle, because right now we are on our last 2%. We'll see. Let's beat Dark Castle first. And wait a minute. I lost lives during Ravine. I have to say, I didn't really watch the gameplay, I just let it play through because I trusted my monkeys to actually manage that. But it seems they had some problems on Ravine. They actually lost lives, okay. I hadn't expected that, but okay. Then let's just hope we won't lose more lives on Dark Castle. Hopefully that'll just run through smoothly. Okay, and now let's see what is inside that cave. At least we didn't lose any lives this time. I really don't know what happened, but I calculated and it might be that 2 diamond balloons slipped through in a ravine, because there were 28 lives missing before we got the plus 25 from completing a ravine, and yeah, so. This leads to dark dungeons. Is this a big new area or is it only a little small thing? I mean, as the name suggests, there is the map Dark Dungeons in here. And there's, oh, also a chest and these super annoying... these super annoying... I don't even know how they're called. Yeah, perfect. The dead balloons or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? I will just lose stamina again, whatever. Yeah, but these reanimated, now I have it, reanimated balloons are really annoying. I should be at 0%, yep. Then I will use my last banana cookies to at least be able to play this without having to walk all the way back to the Great Oak Village, because that is actually the nearest campfire, which is pretty sad. But okay, let's see how we'll do this. My only hope will really probably be the Flying Fortress and the Druid, because everything else won't really be able to do stuff. I don't even know how to place the mat. This is, yeah, not good. Maybe we'll have the sniper here as well. And now I hope this will work out. But yeah. Hey, wait, can we activate the statue? I don't remember how that worked. Where's the second candle? Yeah, there it is. I can activate for 30k Bananite. No, I won't do that. Hell no. Let's hope it works without the statue. Yeah. Okay. That is not good. I don't even want to know how much Bananite I lose. 30k. No, not quite. Probably like 25k. 26, okay. That was pretty good guess. Yeah, the most annoying thing is that I have to walk all the way back there. But hey, at least we can check out the gun belt. It just makes the sheriff attack faster. Okay. I will stay on this one though. And yeah, I hope it will work out this time. I might have to use sheriff's ability there. I, to be honest, don't even really care about the 26k Bananite, but having to walk all the way back here, that is the part that really is annoying. But okay. It is what it is, I guess. Let's see if we can maybe win this time. I definitely have to use Sheriff's ability there on that round. But first of all I have to get back to that round, which is the first annoying part. But okay. I hope it works this time with the Sheriff ability. Yeah, okay, so even with the Sheriff ability it didn't work and I lost again. That is not good, obviously. But I guess I know what to do against it. Now it starts hurting a little bit, having lost 48,000 Bananite. Okay, we still don't have any new monkeys, that is kind of sad. But then I will just change something in here. No, not the sheriff, but in the Posse. We'll take out this bomb shooter because it literally does nothing. And I was thinking about you, but I can't afford the last tier now that I have lost so much Bananite. So I will probably go for a second middle path spike factory because everything else doesn't really make sense right now. So I will get a second middle path spike factory and have 2 of them in there now. And I hope it works like this. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really know what to do because I have no clue what else I could do to beat it there. I could look into the sheriff maybe. I might just trigger the abilities on my own and then I can use a different head, but I don't know which head would be smart. Because literally none of those really make sense. The range and damage is, I think, also the smartest thing I can do there. Because everything else... Wait, there are still 2 ponchos missing, okay. Yeah, but everything else doesn't really make sense, I think. So yeah, the golden gun belt and the water pistol it is. And I'll try it again with 2 spike factories this time. I'm just wondering where the second spike factory is. Why is it still the bomb shooter being here? I don't know. But we'll try it again and yeah. I will probably be right back at Dark Dungeons. So if you're wondering why I have less Bananite than just before the cut, that is because I bought 1 key and some fake wallets in case I run into some Bloons I don't want to battle. And 1 more key is because, as we have realized, I'm missing 2 ponchos and I only had 1 key left, so I thought I'll just buy another one. So I have both keys in case I'll find these ponchos. Because they have to be somewhere. I don't know where, but I will have to find them, I guess. I think one of the ponchos is where the last map is that we're missing after Dark Dungeons, which is the Loast Coast. I think one of the ponchos is there and the other one I have to search for it, I guess. But now we'll hopefully, first of all, beat Dark Dungeons with 2 spike... Whoa! With 2 spike factories, and the amount of reincarnated bloons or reanimated bloons this spike factory produces is crazy. That is even better than I had expected the trade. I didn't know it was that good, but that's great. That's really great. I hope we will beat it like this now. And even now, with the second spike factory, it was still very close. There were still again 2 diamond bloons that leaked. I only saw one, but yeah, whatever. At least this time I didn't die. And now the only map, aside from the boss maps, that is missing is cargo on Loast Coast. So I'll be right back on my way to Loast Coast. Here we are at a campfire in the Sunken Columns, and from here we just need to go as far to the west as possible, and we will be at the Lost Coast. And I think I have already found that in some video, but I just haven't explored it yet, because I thought I'll do it later and then I probably just forgot about it, I don't know. But now we are here and now we can explore it actually. Here should be the last map that's missing, cargo, as I said, but also a boss bloon, vortex. And with that, I think we have found every boss bloon so far except for Blastopopulus. But I have already off-cam found his location as well, so we will also, right after beating cargo, explore the sub-area where Blastopopulus is, so that we can, just in the next part, only do all the boss fights without having any exploring to do. And here's a freaking spot, okay, nice. There I've already seen cargo, and a lot of Bananite, but first of all I need to get rid of that pink bloon. Can you please go away? No? Are you serious? Okay. And I guess I'll have to battle it, probably, otherwise it won't leave me alone. Or I can use the fake wallets I bought. It's cheaper that way. And yeah, then let's just do cargo and afterwards explore the rest of this map here. I think cargo should be no problem. It is a pretty easy map after all. And I'm not sure how it is in Frontier Legends, but all of these cars should go away as soon as I start the round. Because they usually move on around 40 when the first mob comes. But the first mob is long over, so I think they should, yeah, move instantly as soon as I start the round. Let's see if that holds true. Yes, they do. Perfect. And now, yeah, cargo shouldn't be a big problem, I think. Okay, that was fairly easy. I mean, with all the expert maps we've done so far, this was a walk in the park. So now we just gotta explore the rest of Loast Coast. I really hope the last poncho thing that's missing is here. Well, not the last, but we are missing two, and I hope one of those two is here. It would be good. There is a chest, so maybe... Hello, please open the chest before the balloon reaches me. Ah. And yes, there is actually one. That's good. There is actually a monkey here. And chicken again. I hope there's not another chicken minigame. Even if there was, I wouldn't play it. I've got enough of the chicken minigames. But now there's actually only one poncho missing, and then we have everything. But we have already explored all the areas, so I missed it somewhere. And there's Vortex. And it is on... What? It is on Flooded Valley? Oh boy. Okay. That is interesting. And we might need a water tower that lets us place our land towers on water. Either with the Skywalker trait or something like a Arctic Wind or Frozen Zero, something like that. Now I will just see if there's any more Bananite here. And then we can actually already go to the cave where Blastopopoulos is and explore that one as well. Where does this one lead? Oh, we're back at the entrance. I hadn't realized. Okay, so we walked in the circle once. Then let's just see if there's any more Bananite in the middle of the map. And then we can go to the cave of Blastopopoulos. No, it seems... Oh, there is a chest I missed. A chest? With Bananite, that's good. And here's some more Bananite I also missed. Apparently I missed quite a lot here. But that also means I need to buy new keys again, because now I don't have any keys anymore. And I definitely need at least one more key to get the last poncho. Okay, but it seems like we have everything now. I will be right back in Sulphur Springs. And yeah, then we'll go to Blastopopoulos. Here we are at the Sulphur Springs campfire, and first of all, I want to look at what the High Noon suit does. Bloons in a radius of Sheriff move slower, and Giddy Up slows Bloons even more. That is pretty good actually, but I still like the golden gun belt, so I will stick to that. Even though we won't fight anymore, but now we will go to the Cave of Blastopopoulos, and it's pretty simple actually. From the campfire you will go to the southwest, and then move until you see this plank here. You go over the plank and then just head on west. And then you will soon find a cave right here, and inside of this cave, the Infernal Cavern, is Blastopopoulos. I think I haven't been in here yet. We'll see in a second. So I will definitely explore it now. There is maybe something, maybe not, I don't know. There's definitely something and I don't have any keys, right? Okay, then I will be right back with some more keys. Okay, so now with some keys we can finally explore this. There's some more Bananite. I do have the slight hope of the last poncho being here, but my hope is not too big. But maybe it is here, I don't know. We'll see. But this is just a huge sea of lava. I wonder though if there is anything else. If there is another chest, not only that one we already found. I was wondering can you buy an infinite number of keys in this game? Or can you only buy as many keys as there are chests? Because I just, when I went back to Sandytown, bought 5 keys. Because I was just thinking, how many can you buy? So I just bought a few. And I don't think I have missed that many chests, have I? So maybe you can actually buy an infinite number of keys, but I don't know. That would be... I don't like it, to be honest, because then you can't really know whether you have all chests or not. It would be great if you could only buy as many keys as there are chests, and I just saw Blaster Populous is on Infernal. Really? That is hard. Infernal, Blaster Populous on Infernal, that is quite interesting. I think I have to get some stronger towers before I take on the bosses, I don't know, but right now it feels like I can't beat them. But okay, this seems to be everything in here, in the Infernal Cavern. And with this I would also end this part. In the next part we will take on the bosses. I hope I will until then find 1 or 2 more monkeys. That could be some main damage dealers, because right now I'm not quite satisfied with this. I don't like the druid for the bosses, so he is supposed to get out again. Maybe for a super brittle if I find one. And I also don't know if it's smart to have 2 spike factories, or if I should maybe exchange 1 spike factory for a top half spike factory, or a completely different tower. I don't know. You can let me know that in the comments actually, what you think I should do for the bosses. And if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to not miss any future videos. I'll see you in the next one.